I don't know why I'd be so anxious every time I hit the button. Alright, let's do this. Hello, and welcome to episode 97 of the Knitting Annihilator podcast. I am Akira, your friendly neighborhood knitter, and I'm coming to you today from my amazing home in Adamsville, Alabama, where I live with my sexy, gorgeous husband and my two sons, Aiden, who is 5, and Ethan, who is 3. If you are new here, welcome. I do hope that you stay for all the shenanigans that I get into, because I will shenan and I will shenan again. You just never know what's going to happen. And yeah, so subscribe, hit the post notification bell, like this video, just like it, just off of that intro alone. And if you're a returning viewer, hey girl, how are you? I don't know how long it's been since I've podcasted. I have uploaded a couple videos before this. We did a vlog and something else. And the goals, I think, is all I got done this month. So hopefully you didn't miss me too much. It is June 29th of 2023. It is 10:30 p.m. Seems to be the only time I have to film these things. Yeah, so how are you? My June was interesting month of June, but I'm hoping that it's filled with going on the up and up and getting better. So this podcast, I have 3 victories, 3 finished objects to show you, 2 works in progress or battles, a little kryptonite, because technically this will be kryptonite, and yeah, some strategies and all the things in between. So we can go ahead and get into it, because I can't think of anything that I want to say right now. So it's either not important, or I'm going to put it on the screen and be like, hey buddy, you forgot about this. So yes, well, let's just get into it anyway. You can find me on Instagram as knitting_annihilator_. And I do some TikToks every so often as the cute housewife. And yeah, that's about it. So I'm just really excited to talk to you guys. It's been a while, so I'm really excited to actually sit down and talk about what I've made. I'm like, oh, it's so good. Okay, so we will go in the order of which things happened. So, victories, finished objects. I finished my skirt. This is the Sporty knit skirt by Florence Miller. It's supposed to be a skort, but I definitely lost steam, so it's just a skirt. But I do have that option of going in to add the skort if I so choose to. So I love that I have that option, and it just leaves it, up to me, and I like that. This is a paid for DK weight pattern. I was a big girl. I think we talked about this last podcast, that I put the elastic band in there. So proud of me. This is not my last Sporty knit skort. I'm in love with this pattern, and I would make a bunch of these to just have in my wardrobe. Don't know why I was blanking on that word. But it's really easy to knit. Not gonna tell you, you could have paid for it, but it's really easy to knit. And I think I just got confused on how to pick up for the shorts, and that's why I didn't do it. I'm at a point in my life right now, it's not that I don't want to learn, but if it takes a lot out of me and I don't have a lot to give at that moment, it's over. We'll talk about that with another project, but it's over. So certain things could get done if I would just use the willpower. My husband would, come on screen and tell you guys that I'm a quitter, and I'm going to own that. I do quit sometimes, but I come back around when I feel like I'm strong enough. So at this moment, I wasn't strong enough for the shorts, but the skirt came out super cute. I knit the smallest size And instead of like a flowy situation, it definitely gave me a kind of bodycon situation. So I'm interested in playing with either the weight or the sizing to see if I can get kind of that flowy tennis skirt type of situation. But I look so freaking cute, so that means my whole Ariel outfit was done, and I did get to wear it to the movies, and I loved it. I thought the movie was good in its own way. As far as the movie went, don't want to get into it too much because this is not a movie review podcast, it's a knitting podcast, but I did enjoy the movie as its own entity and not as a remake of The Little Mermaid. I feel like they're in two different genres, honestly. But that is this. So, made the smallest size. This yarn is Knit Pick Swish DK in the colorway Marina. What else do I want to tell you? That feels it, honestly. Yeah. Wore it. I'd wear it again. Just don't know where. Boom. So that's number one. Number two. In the order of which things happened. I finished that. Boom. Then, June 10th is Worldwide Knit in Public Day. And I said to myself, well, let me hit up my friend April from Montgomery, see if the Montgomery knitting girlies are having a thing, and they did have a thing. So I was like, okay, you guys are having a thing. Beautiful. Well, I can't not wear something knitted when I go to Worldwide Knit in Public Day. So 2 days before, on June the 8th, I cast on this project, and I finished it June the 10th, the morning of the Worldwide Knit in Public Day. So yeah. So here is what I wore. And I know you're looking at this like, where's the rest of it? That's what my husband said as well. And to that I was just like, this is it, period. It's hot. It's summer. I don't usually knit for the season. So this was my knit for the season. And my husband was confused. I was a little confused, but I was feeling myself. So at that point, cut the confusion. I'm a baddie. So get with it or not. Period. So this is the Bronze by Allison Cribs. Everything will be on the screen. So let me put it over here so you can see right here. And we're not filming in front of the yarn wall today because I just didn't want to sit on the floor. I was really liking sitting in my bed. So welcome to my room. So yeah, this is called the Bronze. It's a halter top. Everything is knitted, the strings and all that. It is a paid for worsted weight pattern, which I will definitely show you the difference between fibers in a second. Yeah, this is the first one I made. Mistakes were made and I'm okay with them. I later figured out what the mistakes were once I started another one. This yarn is Legacy Fiber Arts in the colorway Antique Lace. Oh, it's so pretty. And this has been in my stash for a while. I had 4 of them, didn't know what to do. This took only 1 skein of yarn for me, personally. I have a 36-inch bust. This is supposed to have a little bit of negative ease. Whatever that means. I kind of just went with my soul. We know how I do. But this is what I wore to Worldwide Knit in Public Day. I knit it in 2 days. I love it. I will wear this on more than one occasion because it's really cute. It's just like a nice, like, airy moment where you, like, no sleeves, just like put it on. I didn't need a bra. I didn't have to feel. Now, one thing, the boob sweat is crazy. So that would be the only reason I would feel like I need some type of maybe like boob tape just to lift them up off me, because I was sweating. But I looked so cute that I did not care about the sweat. And I would wipe it off to, I didn't care. So yeah, worsted weight pattern, paid for pattern, everything will be on the screen. Yeah, I wore this for Worldwide Knit in Public Day, and it was so cool. And I was so proud that I got it done in that timeline. Yeah. So there's that one. So then I got invited to Bingo with the beautiful boys of the Fiber Hustle. They are grown men, not boys. And of course I'm like, well, it's Pride theme. Of course I'm not going to decorate the house because children. What am I going to do? Oh, I need a Pride themed something. Whether that was, you know, a shirt, a halter top, a hat. Turned out to be a halter top. So I made another one. Again, same pattern, the bronze. And again, I cast on literally 2 days before and finished in 2 days. So again, paid for worsted weight pattern. So this is, I want to say this is 100% superwash merino. Kira put this on the screen. Please don't forget. This is 100% superwash merino. This is 100% acrylic. I mean, while it is extremely soft, it is very boxy. But I didn't mind that because it kind of gave it structure. So, of course, after you knit stockinette for a while, as you can see, it's still rolling because I haven't blocked it yet. This one, like, it's rolling, but it actually gave me a chance to, like... So what I do is, like, when it's rolling, I'll tuck it in the front of my pants and, like, give it, like, a time to just, like, sit there. And if you let it sit there long... See, look at that. If you let it sit there long enough, it'll do what it's supposed to do. So I appreciate that about acrylic. Like, yeah, you're stiff, but that's okay. Because in this moment, you want to be stiff. Because it's a triangle at the bottom. Somehow, this triangle is crooked. Don't know what I did the second time. Yeah, so this one came out a little crooked. And then the mistakes that were made on this one, I only put two circles, little holes for the things. And this time I put 3 because somebody was actually reading the pattern this time. But yes. I loved how this came out. This yarn is Walmart Red Heart Super Saver. I think it was called Favorite Stripes. And my favorite part is, of course, this right here. This blue and purple and pink moment. Because it just, like, it goes across my boobs. So I just thought that was so cool that that happened. And, like, if you look on the back, like, I've got almost, like, a perfect rainbow situation going on. I used the same numbers that I used for the first one for the second one. But as you can see, based on your yarn, this is how things will pan out. And I think that's pretty freaking cool. Yeah. Because the first one looks like a bra, and then the other one might make my husband feel a little bit better as looking more t-shirty. Because, like, bro, look at this. That is so interesting. But I bet if I block it, I could definitely get it, you know, to a certain size. But I'm definitely going to block this so it'll stop rolling. This, I don't know what to do. For some reason, I'm very protective of my acrylic stuff too. I'm not even going to lie to you. Like, acrylic is meant to be thrown in the washer and dryer, da da da. Well, my dryer is aggressive. There's like a something sticking out of it where it'll catch things. And the one time it catches one of my acrylic projects, I might have a conniption. So I've been very protective over them, and I haven't tried to wash them yet. I don't know what to do. So that's where I'm at with that. But yes, so I finished a lot of things, and I was so proud of them and excited to wear them. I have to take pictures of my my this, because tomorrow, June 30th, is the last day of Pride, and I want to show my pride, because I love all the he, she, theys, thems, maybes, don't knows. I love everybody, so I want to show y'all that I love y'all and take a picture. So that's it. That's all I've got for finished objects. So let's get into the battles, the works in progress. We'll go with the one that I'm not gonna say it doesn't have my attention, but I'm not working on it as heavily as I am the other one. So this, living in my Stitching the High Notes bag, this is my Outlander knitting, because Outlander is back for the 7th season, I believe. Yeah, I think it's season 7. And of course, you know me, I love a theme. So everything in here is Outlander themed. So, living in my Outlander bag, in my Outlander cozies, this is my Stripey Turtle Tank by Emily Curtis. That is a paid for fingering weight pattern, which I knew, but for some reason I feel like I forgot, because now I'm just looking at myself like, dang girl, bottom up fingering weight again. You be playing yourself, dog. And I do. I really do be playing myself, because I'm sitting here like, yeah, get this done in a couple of days. Great, girl, you tried it. So it's a paid for fingering weight pattern. It's usually called for 1 full skein and I think like 5 minis, and I'm doing just 2. Yeah, I'm doing just 2 full skeins, so just 2 stripes, 2 colors to stripe in and stuff like that. So here is where I am. Oh, that's pretty. My progress keeper is by Simply Serving. But yeah, this is where I am. Don't even think I'm halfway to the point where I'm supposed to be. Oh, I don't even want to talk about where I'm supposed to be. But the yarn that I am using is Bumblebee Acres Farm. And this is Whiskey. And then this is Fraser's Ridge. Oh, because okay. That's Fraser's Ridge. And they have Outlander cozies from Lila Styles on them. So I obviously love this project. I'm just really focused on getting something big done, because I applied for a test knit. I know, I hear you. Like, you stupid. You stupid. You said you... I know. But I did, because it's so freaking cute. So, I'm trying to finish my big project before my yarn gets here for my test knit. It's like doing surgery moving a progress keeper. My God. Okay. There's at least 2 of them. Oh, don't snake. Okay, there we go. So I'll put that there because we talked about it. I am knitting the... fit size is a 38 inch bust. And yeah, I'm having a great time. It's just not my main focus because I've been trying to finish something extra huge. So, but I am knitting on the recommended needle size, I believe. Yes, a US 3 using my Chiao Goose. One of my favorite yarns. So yeah, that's where this is living. And I also have a stitch marker on there from, I think, the Sexy Knitter. It's like a charm bracelet full of Outlander inspired stitch markers. Your girl loves a theme. So there is that one. So okay. Let me go and come back, because what if it doesn't go for the whole 30 minutes? Okay, let me take a breath and come back. I want to say the videos go to 30 minutes, but I've never like let it get to the 30-minute mark. I just be going and coming back. So, now that we're back, living in my Craftis bag that my either brother or mom got me, because they both got me one. So I have 2 of these, and I love them. Like, I love it. It's like a big old bag. But, oh, headphones. I was going to be looking for these later. Living in here is my husband's cardigan. And I'm going to have to make matching sweaters because my son is adamant. He is adamant about me making him something. So, once I finish this cardigan, I will have to cast on cardigans for the boys. So, but living in here is my husband's cardigan. And I'm using the pattern out of my Moon and Turtles book. As you can see, it's getting a lot of love. So, this is where it is. And I am knitting the Ginsan. I really hope I'm saying that right. Hold on, I'm trying to use some light. There we go. So that's the cardigan that I'm making for my husband. It is a Aran weight pattern. I'm using worsted. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, let me show you where I'm at. So I think I had, don't let me lie, I don't remember where you saw this last time. I want to say I was supposed to be separating for the sleeves. Per the stitch marker. Yeah, I think I was not even close to the sleeves yet. Well, look at this. I've got basically 2 sleeves, and I'll tell you why basically. So here we are. There's sleeve number 1, and then I'm down here. So let's talk about it. Okay, so trying to tell you stuff without telling you too much. So I'm knitting my husband the 3rd size, I believe. It's a 44-inch bust. We won't talk about the yarn. It's a good yarn. That's all I'll say. Good yarn from a place. So I didn't know the cuff was a double knitted cuff. This is my first time ever doing double knitting. And I don't know if it's because it was on a small circumference or what, but I'm not a fan. Not a fan of the double knitting. So then it came time for the bind off. Well, I can't tell you that part because it's paid for. I was going to do a tubular bind off, and I did the tubular bind off for maybe about 5 stitches, and then I got lost. And then I said, F you, tubular bind off. I'm just gonna do a stretchy bind off and call it a day. Because like I said, I'm at that point where I can't fathom things right now. So trying to figure out the tubular bind off and getting lost in the middle and can't tell where I got lost or what to do next pissed me off. Not gonna lie to you, pissed me off. And I just did Jenny's surprisingly stretchy bind off, which was not what was called for, but whatever. And I'm gonna try this on because I'm proud of the progress, and 2, I want to see if this is the size I'm going to make myself. Ooh, and the answer is yes, because girl, get into it. Like, if he doesn't wear this, like, he might get slapped. I'm not even kidding you people. Like, I might actually have a BF if he doesn't wear this. And so because I didn't do the right, I'm trying not to lose stitches down here. So because I didn't do the right bind off, I still think it looks okay. But, and then you know, it's got the stretch. My husband wears a big old watch. I really just wanted to make sure that it would do that. But as you can see, I kind of have like this curling mushroom situation going on. Trying to decide if I'm going to tubular bind off on the next sleeve to see the difference, or if I'm just going to keep them the same and do, I might have to. It might look weird if I try to do that. I might have to do the stretchy bind off on the other sleeve so that they match. And you know, here's my thing. Going on a rant. I'm not gonna say these new knitters, but these more mature knitters are always like, man, I love when people compliment me and says that my stuff looks like I got it out of the store. I don't care about that. Respectfully, I don't care, because I didn't buy it from the store. I'm not trying to be a store. I'm just trying to get some anxiety off, and instead of doing like dangerous, personal dangerous activities, it just so happened to be a sweater. Like, cool that it, like, I'm just glad that it's functional, you know? I'm not that girl that's like, oh, it's gotta look like it came from a store. I don't care nothing about that. Because one thing's for certain, 2 things for sure. You're not running these needles, dog. You're not running this yarn, dog. You're not running these patterns. And that's why Mary had a little lamb, and you can judge your mammy. Period. So, I don't care that sometimes it looks a little homemade. Good. Because somebody cared about that man enough to make him something homemade. Period. That's my spiel on it. I'm glad I got that off my chest. But I'm loving this. First off, yeah, oh, that's not connected. Okay, yeah, this is nice. And like, I'm already like kind of down there. It's very cozy. I think it's written to be like a nice cozy thing. And then when I make my husband try it on, he does this. And he keeps telling me that he needs a little clip for right here. And I'm like, boy, stop that. He is so funny. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. You know, it doesn't bother me the more I look at it. The more I look at it, I'm just like, man. But I love that detail though. I'm so proud of that, because it was hell in that double knitting, like hell trying to do this, but I'm doing it. It's getting done. So yeah, screw it. I'm gonna do the stretchy bind off on this side too, just so they can look the same. And then maybe on my sweater I'll try again with the tubular bind off. I can't right now. I'm just not that girl. What else can I tell you about it? I'm having a great time knitting it. It is all I really want to work on, if I'm honest. One, because I want to get it out the way so that way I can focus on my test knit. And two, get it out the way so I can make my son a sweater, I guess. I don't think I dropped a stitch, but it kind of looks like it. Maybe. Or maybe it was just, no, it just looks, it looks like I dropped a stitch, but it also just looks like where you put the progress keeper in, it kind of just like made it big right there. So I'm going to move my stitch mark, my progress keeper down. This progress keeper is by Ubebe Beads, and it's a little knife. I thought that was manly, so I put that on there. Girl, it's always me with the progress keepers. Boom, yak up, close it. Okay, period. Oh, there's something. Girl, don't snag my yarn. Be for real. Okay, there we go. Got it. So yeah, this is my progress keeper from Ubebe Beads. It's a little knife. So hopefully next time you see this, it will be done. I'm strongly focusing on it until my test knit yarn gets here. So, but I am in love with it, and this yarn is stunning. And it's 100% acrylic. Again, just going, you know, wallet friendly. And my husband, I'm not going to say he has an allergic to wool, because I think as far as like merino, he's good. But I wasn't going to chance it again. So I just got acrylic to be safe. So everybody's sweaters will be acrylic this year. To hopefully, my kids didn't have a problem though. The boys had 100% superwash merino, and the boys did fine with their sweaters. They didn't complain about being itchy or anything, but just to be on the safe side and we all look cohesive and beautiful, we'll all have acrylic cardigans. So that is my Ginsan. Let's see if we can get the thumbnail. I never get the thumbnail, but we'll try. Then I can finish the sleeve tonight and then be done. We'll see. We'll see. You know, I make big plans and then I fall asleep. That's my life right now. So, yeah, want to get that done. Da da da. Okay. Let's talk about some strategies before we get into kryptonite. So, strategies I have right now. I want to finish my husband's sweater. Get this done. If not gifted to him, then done and saved for his birthday in August. And then I signed up for a test knit. I am test knitting the Claudia dress, and it is written by, her Instagram is That Yarn Bitch, but her name is Danny. So I want to show you the dress. Let me find it. Okay. So this is a longer version of it. Oh wait, hold on. I've learned. Turn down the, alright, there we go. So this is a long version of it. And then, let me see. So this is apparently her Claudia like saga. She's got like a top and then she's got this dress. Alright, so that's the short version. Isn't that cute? Oh, isn't that cute? It's a little spicy, a little zesty, you know? So, boom. I'm test knitting for that. But I don't have the yarn yet. So I'm going to use the yarn recommended for the pattern just because I've never done that before and I really want it to look like what it's supposed to look like. So I have to order the yarn. Don't ask me what the yarn is. I know it's a blend of cotton, linen, and viscose. I hope I'm saying that right. So it'll be the first time I've ever worked with anything like that. So I might have to gauge swatch. It's fine. That's what you're supposed to do at a test knit. So I'm going to be a good tester and do it. I was going back and forth with my friends to see if I should do long, short, slit, no slit. Okay. So this is where we're going. The vision is short, slit in the front. I'm going to tell you why short slit in the front. So in the fall, it's like a lot of the artists that I love are coming to Birmingham. And I'm always saying that, you know, artists don't come out here, So whenever they come, I do my best to get out there to show that, hey, somebody here wants to see you. Please keep coming. So Coco Jones is coming the day after my husband's birthday, August 29th. What I want to do, I'm indecisive on the colors. So my sister saw this baby blue, right? So baby blue, short, slit in the front. Okay. Then Crocs came out with these platform Crocs, and they're like brown and chocolatey, and they got like this chain across them. So then I'm like, maybe a brown dress, short, slit in the front, boobies out, with my little platform Crocs. That sounds so freaking cute. I don't know. Does that yarn? Hold on. See, this is where you get too ahead of yourself. Like, does the yarn itself have a brown? I don't see a brown, but I see a tan. That's kind of brown. But no, the shoes are like chocolate. So I would want the chocolate on chocolate on chocolate, you know? But yeah, so I'm indecisive on the colors. Hopefully by the time I get my allowance, I will have chosen colors and we can sit with them. My sister and I were in between this foam green, this blue, and this orange. I don't know, green's been my favorite too though. I've really been loving green. So I'm in between the green and the blue. The orange screams a little pumpkin-y to me. I don't know about that. But between the baby blue and the foam green, I'm really like teeter-tottering. So yeah. So that is what I have for strategies. Now let's get into some kryptonite. I'm going to put this back on. I'm a little cold. Because it's 100 degrees here. Well, it was this today. And the air is blasting. Our electric bill's finna go bonkers. But some kryptonite that I got. I did, when I went to Montgomery, there was a yarn box called the yarn box. It's literally, there's this antique like boutique and then a square like cubicle craft store, and I was like, cute. So I bought some yarn. I started something, but I'm ripping it out because I'm using this yarn for something else. So I bought this Ultra Alpaca Light Barocco, and it's 50% superwash merino, 50% Peruvian wool. I put it right here. I think the alpaca is saving me because I know 100 of Peruvian wool itches your girl every time. But I've been putting it right here and I've been holding it. You know what I'm saying? Holding it. And it hasn't done anything crazy to me, so I'm cleared to go. I'm going to be making the Tulsa tea. Don't ask me who it's by. I'll put everything in the show notes. Show notes are down below. But I got these two colors. So it's like a lavender and like a violet. And yeah, I'm gonna make a toasted tea with that once I'm done with the test knit and on hopefully sweater number 3 for my son. Something's gonna end up going on the back burner. Probably the toasted tea because it's not even cast on yet. So in my thought process, finish this, start the test knit. Possibly finish this, start another boy sweater. Or finish this, do the test knit, and cast on another boy sweater. So, because you need things to be proud of. And that's really what the small projects are. I love to get done at least one knitting project a month to make it feel like I'm making progress on something. So, and honestly, the boys' sweaters did not take that long because they're littler. So all the increasing and bust and da-da-da, you don't do that for little boys. You just go. So maybe if I cast on the test knit and one of the boys' sweaters, I will be content and I'll be able to actually finish some things, you know, and stuff like that. So I think that's it, guys. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. So that's it. We'll end it here. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this, please like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and they will let you know anytime I post. And yeah, I hope you have the most amazing time living the craftiest life possible, whether that's doing your favorite medium of crafting. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.